This is Mayor Turner from the City of Odessa. It's Saturday afternoon. I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on in the city. I want to start with our COVID-19 cases. We still have one confirmed case, 26 negative cases. We have 44 cases that are currently pending for a total persons tested of 71. That is in the two hospitals. There are some more that are at the private labs, and we're in the process of gathering that information through the health department. On Monday, I will declare a shelter in place. What does this mean? It means we're going to continue to tighten the restrictions on our citizens. It's not something that we want to do, but it is vital right now with our first case and with all of the other communities that cases are going higher and higher. Lubbock right now is, Lubbock and Wichita Falls in West Texas, their cases are climbing as we speak. Monday, I will also encourage all employers who have the ability to go ahead and let their employees work from home. The city will lead that. The city will go ahead and send non-critical employees home. We do have certain employees that do have to stay to make sure that the services that we provide you will be taken care of, such as fire, EMS, water, sewage, and some few other departments. But we will take the lead to show that as an example. Someone asked me if the parks were closed. Let me tell you right now, the parks are not closed. We are going to put restrictions on the parks. We are going to close the pavilions, and the way we're going to close them is with caution tape, because it would cost too much to get the orange fencing or go out there and have them install fencing. We will also be closing the equipment on the parks, because Parks Department has been going out and sterilizing them every morning, which is great until you have the first child go down the slide. Well, then the slide isn't sterile anymore. Social distancing. Make sure you're 6 feet apart, and that way you're not going to be getting coronavirus from somebody or giving it to them. Now more than ever, I know you've heard us all say this, we have to have you wash your hands for more than 20 seconds. If you just go and wash your hands with just water and then dry them, you didn't kill everything on your hands. You either use hand sanitizer or wash your hands with soap, sing a nursery rhyme, say your ABCs, or something that will help you go for 20 seconds. And then your hands will be sanitized. Another one is practice social distancing. We are looking at certain different areas that we may tighten restrictions at some of the larger stores to make sure that it is 6 feet away from everybody else, to make sure that you're safe. Also, if you are sick or you have a family member that is sick that lives with you, please stay home. Unfortunately, if you go out, I know when my kids were little, I would ask them, what do you want when you're sick? And they'd say popsicles. So you'd go to the grocery store and get popsicles. We can't do that with this virus. This virus is too deadly, and it is too many people can get it relatively quickly. So we're going to have to not be able to do that. So if the family member's sick, everybody stay home just for a few days. Make sure everything's okay before you go back out in the public. There's been some things going around on Facebook that I have been exposed to the coronavirus. So I want to read you a statement that we have put out to clear this up. And it's a statement from myself. It says, citizens of Odessa, I want to give you all an update on a few things. We have had our first case of COVID-19. I want to extend my prayers and speedy recovery to that patient. I also want to remind the citizens of Odessa to continue to practice social distancing in an effort to stop the spread. Some of you may have been wondering why I was not at the press conference yesterday. My mother is ill and currently hospitalized. My mother does not live with me. She is very independent, which I applaud, and Any times I've gone over there, I've stayed at least 10 to 12 feet away, more or less just checking on her. So I have followed the protocols set by the CDC and the hospital, and have not been within 10 feet of her, and I have worn the N95 mask. Her doctor, who I have been in contact with, has not advised me of a need to quarantine, and I have not put anyone in danger of exposure to COVID-19. I understand the severity of public health crisis that we are currently in, and I want all of you to be assured the safety and well-being of my family, my staff, and the city of Odessa are of the utmost importance to me. We all must do our parts to flatten the curve, and I will ask all of you to join me in just doing that. Before I finish this up, there are some people in this community that I need to thank, and they are doing an absolutely amazing job. It's our hospitals. Our hospitals are being over. A lot of people going in there, a lot of people worried, and they always go to the hospitals. The doctors, the nurses, the orderlies, all of the staff checking people in and everything have done an absolutely amazing job. I want to thank them. I want to tell them that they are in our thoughts and prayers. And also someone else that we need to thank right now is the food bank. The food bank is doing an absolutely amazing job feeding those that need food. Right now, with oil fields slowing down a little bit, you also have coronavirus at the same time. The food bank is saying they may give out an estimated 6,000 boxes of food in a month, which is hard for people to think about. But we want to thank them. I will be giving updates every day or two just to make sure you're safe. Please practice the 3 rules that we've put out, and I will give you some more information tomorrow. Thank you, and God bless you all.